What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from Truth Blitz. Hope you guys are having a good day. And let's take a look at the market and then get into a very brief article, and then we're going to talk a little bit about it. So right now we're sitting at 572 billion overall market cap. We're down a little bit from yesterday, probably around 450 or so on the price of Bitcoin. Right now we're at 11,370, down 3.13%. Bitcoin dominance 33.4%, and as you can see, we have a lot of red, single digit, but still a lot of red as compared to yesterday where we were almost all in the green. So if you want to dollar cost average in and buy some more assets, not a bad time to do it, because I'm not going to be surprised at all, or I wouldn't be surprised at all, I should say, if any day now we really just start taking off. That's usually what happens. We'll be stagnant for a little while. You start putting it off. Oh, well, we've been like this for a little bit. You know, I'll buy some more tomorrow. I'll buy some more tomorrow. I'll buy some more tomorrow. And then you wake up tomorrow and shit's through the roof. So, not a bad time to start adding to your positions. Yeah, we got NEM is down 7.05%. That's for those who weren't aware of the hack, where over $500 million NEM was stolen. Anyway, I want to get into this article. It's a short article. UK crypto trader forced to hand over Bitcoin at gunpoint. A British man who runs a cryptocurrency trading firm was yesterday forced at gunpoint to hand over an unknown quantity of Bitcoin. The incident, which reportedly took place in the village of Mulsford in South Oxfordshire, is said to be the first Bitcoin heist in the country. It was reported to the local police on Monday morning, a Telegraph report states. According to a police spokesperson, Thames Valley Police is investigating an aggravated burglary which occurred at a property in Mulsford on Monday. No one was seriously injured during the incident. No arrests have been made at this stage. The report describes how 4 robbers forcefully entered the residence and tied up a woman while demanding that the trader, named as Danny Aston, transfer Bitcoin at gunpoint. Aston's cryptocurrency trading firm was established in June 2017 as Aston Digital Currencies Limited. This is not the first case of an armed robbery involving Bitcoin. A similar incident was reported in Ottawa, Canada on 23rd of January. In that crime, 3 armed men gained control over employees of a Bitcoin financial institution before fleeing empty-handed, as previously reported by Coindesk. One suspect has been charged by local police following Bitcoin heist, and 2 or more of the accused robbers are being sought. The charges include robbery with a firearm, forcible confinement. So this is something, unfortunately, that we are no doubt going to see more and more of. Okay, as cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin become more mainstream and the average Joe starts to get into it, and people start seeing, you know, the success stories of how, you know, an average person such as myself, who was doing the 9-to-5 grind, living paycheck to paycheck, stuck in that vicious cycle, was able to pull themselves out of that with cryptocurrency. The more people are going to, you know, maybe the less savory people of the population are going to start having the wheels turn in their head and think, oh, well, I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm a scumbag. So you know what? I'm just going to go rob Joe from down the street who just bought a brand new car and is talking to everybody about cryptocurrency and how much money he's made. So don't be surprised if we start seeing stories like this very regularly, because I truly think that this is going to happen. This kind of shit happens right now. You know, just watch your local news. I know my local news, I see it all the time. Home invasions. They will target people who maybe live in nicer, more affluent neighborhoods, who live in nice houses, drive nice cars, etc. So they'll go in there. Sometimes they'll get away without any incident as far as anyone being injured or killed. And I see it a lot too, where they end up killing the people that they went and robbed. So I'm not trying to create a stir, but you got to use your head, you know. And if you are in the space and you're doing well, be careful who you tell. All right. I mean, I've helped a lot of people get into this, you know, in the last few months especially. And you know, you want to tell people, because you're excited, you want to tell people, you know, I've made this much so far in this amount of time and whatever. But you need to try to refrain yourself from doing that, because if the wrong person finds out, you then become a target and you may not even know it. Okay, so I know for me, you know, I have a wife, I have 2 daughters, and then I haven't really told anyone yet except for my buddy Crypto Blood, but I have another child on the way, another girl, and I'm gonna protect my family at all costs. Okay, so I'm not gonna switch the focus of this video to another topic, but I am gonna say, if you live in the US or a country where you are legally allowed to own firearms, and you are in the crypto space, you've made a good amount of money, even if you haven't made a good amount of money, but people think you have, it is not a bad idea to have a way to defend yourself and your family. All right. You know, I've talked about it in previous videos. I'm a big proponent of the Second Amendment. We have it for a reason. Okay, so if I'm gonna be a target and people are gonna plot to take what I have, I'm not gonna make it easy. I'm gonna defend myself and my family at all costs. Okay, and you know, I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna turn this into a Second Amendment video, but my point is, don't be naive and think that, oh, well, this can't happen to me, because it can. All right. You know, I have cameras up, and I have ways to defend my family if anything like this ever went down. But it's scary to think about that somebody, you know, this is like the new thing. All right, instead of going into someone's house looking for goods or cash or jewelry or what have you, if they know you have cryptocurrency, all they have to bring is a freaking public address on a slip of paper. You know, a paper wallet. That's all they got to bring. Transfer your shit here, and then they leave without anything. They're not leaving with, you know, bags full of goods or, you know, things that are going to slow them down when they're trying to escape. They basically leave empty-handed. You know, literally nothing in their hands. But they're going to have your cryptocurrency. So yeah, I mean, it's scary to think about that. This is going to be something we're going to see more of, though, and I can guarantee you that, especially if that cliff high prediction comes to fruition, which it already is. We're in the process of seeing that population shift into the crypto space, that 13% shift. We're right in the midst of that. So I don't know, guys. You know, this, like I said, this wasn't a video that was meant to come out and cause alarm or whatever, but it's something that people should be aware of. If you are, and I'm guilty of this myself, if you are telling people, listen, you know, get into cryptocurrencies, I've made good money doing this, you know, buying and hodling or trading or whatever, because you're excited and you want to spread the word and get people in, then you might be a target. You might have a target on your back and not even know it. So be careful who you tell. It's just like having a safe in your house, right? With a substantial amount of cash in that safe, and telling people it's the same thing. You wouldn't do that, right? You wouldn't say, oh yeah, you know, I got into this thing, I made a bunch of money, you know, I got like $200,000 at my house in a safe, you know, so you should get into this thing, you know, because, you know, you can make that kind of money too. You wouldn't do that. So it's really no different. All it is easier for the person to get away because they're not going to be carrying $200,000 in cash. All right, so something to think about. It really is. Be careful, be careful, be careful who you tell. And I don't know why that happened. Anyway, and if you have the means and ability to protect yourself and your family, do it. Do it. I can't stress that enough. You know, don't be a victim. So anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say today. Crazy article. I guess not so crazy, because a criminal is going to be a criminal, and criminals are going to evolve with everything else and evolve with the technology. So, you know, this is going to be something we're going to see more of, I'm afraid. So anyway, guys, follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitzMedia, and I'll see you guys next time.